This is the Wisekrakrbusiness, and today we're going to talk about the OPTICOR. And this is a beautiful weapon because it is big and it shoots lasers, and that brings a smile upon my face. So let's check it out. So we have a first build, and as we can see at first blink is that there is a riven mod right there. Can you see it? And we have a lot of corrosive damage because of all these mods. Malignant Force, High Voltage, of course, Stormbringer and Infected Clip, but also the Speed Trigger. And we need that because this weapon shoots very slowly because you need to charge it. So let's check that out, shall we? We have a very big bastard all the way over there, and as we can see, the range of this weapon is amazing because it is infinite, but the damage isn't the best. Look at that. Even though it has almost 20k corrosive damage, it still doesn't do the trick. And even when you get a little bit closer, you do more damage, but still, as you can see, it didn't do the trick. But now we have little bastards, and these guys do die. But now we can see that if we have large groups of little bastards coming towards us, we can only shoot them one by one. And that is not the best, because we need to reload, we need to charge. It just takes too much time. But we can see that now we deal, well, look at that damage. It's okay. It's not the best, but we can kill a lot of bastards with that kind of damage, right? So let's be happy about it. Let's not be down and say, oh no, it's not great, blah blah blah, Riven mod sucks. Yeah, I don't care. Look at that. Bam, and he's dead. And plus this weapon looks amazing, of course. So now let's try and change it up a little bit. So we done away with the old OPTICOR Igni SETI decks with the heat damage, and we brought the toxin damage, and that means we now have a higher fire rate, and that means we no longer have to charge that long, and we have more corrosive damage. Can you see? Oh my god. The higher fire rate is a must for this weapon, ladies and gentlemen, because the charge needs to be very quickly. And now we're gonna fight this big bastard again, and let's see if we do better this time with more toxin damage. And look at this. He's going down. Look at that. We shot him 3 times, maybe 4. Bam, this is 5. And 6. And that is 7. Look at that. We did it. So more toxin damage was the best option. So now let's do away with these riven mods because not everybody has those. And let's just bring Shred in and a little bit of fire rate with Speed Trigger again. But with Shred, we now have Punch Through. So now let's check this out. Look at this. We're doing great. This guy's going down. Well, I'm going down too if I don't pay attention. Oh my god, he just dodged my slow flipping beam. Alright, we're back again. Bam, and he's down. Yeah, you die, you bastard. You die because my laser is the best. And you die too. Come on, bam. There you go. Oh my god. Now let's do a sortie mission. And now there are a lot of bastards surrounding us, so we need to be quick and nimble. But with this weapon, that isn't the best. But now, as I said, I put Shred on this mod, so we have Punch Through. So we just look at a line of bastards that's standing behind each other, and now we just shoot one laser beam and they all die. Look at that. Bam. We got 3 kills with that one. Bam. 4, 5, 16 kills. Sure. Why not? And now you can see this tactic works great. A lot of viral damage, a lot of radiation damage, and of course the punch through. Well, this is great. And not even a Riven mod equipped. We don't need that. This is just a normal OPTICOR with normal build and 4 formas and of course the Wisecracker that is holding the weapon in his hands. And that makes a great combo. So let's talk about the pros and cons. The OPTICOR has a high puncture damage, which is very effective against armored targets. And as I said, the range of the laser is infinite. And even if you don't have the shred mod equipped, you can still hit multiple enemies when they are close together. And of course you need to charge with this weapon, but you do not have to fully charge the weapon to shoot a bastard. And every time you shoot an enemy, that enemy gets staggered. But this weapon, again, has a slow charge time and a low fire rate. And the OPTICOR will shoot whenever it is fully charged, which will lead to premature firing. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, I have 2 Riven mods for this weapon alone, so I will never get rid of it, and so shouldn't you. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. Check me out on all my other ones, and I hope to see you there, and until then, adios.